Senators Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi are demanding answers about possible obstruction of justice claims in the Mueller report after Attorney General William Barr said DOJ officials found insufficient evidence to pursue obstruction-related charges against President Trump and left the decision to the Attorney General. Joining me now is House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy. As everybody gets back into town, I know that you all were on recess last week. What's the mood around there for Republicans?
Well, the mood around here is actually a good day, not just for Republicans, but for America, that we could put this to rest, that this case is over, that now for the good of this country, we could move forward. We've got lots of work to do. We've got the USMCA, a trade agreement. Speaker Pelosi should put that on the floor, and we could actually move on from what has been, for the last 22 months, this cloud over this country. And it was all proven wrong.
The Speaker has tried to tap the brakes on pushing forward for impeachment, though it's been difficult for her because other Democrats are pushing forward. They want hearings, they want a head on a stake, things like that. Do you think she will be able to hold back impeachment proceedings, even though there's all that pent-up demand? And if that does happen, is there any way that some of these bipartisan issues can get worked out, like an infrastructure bill or anything on trade, for example?
I don't know if she can hold back impeachment because they wanted to impeach this president the day after he got elected. That's what Nadler went after. Remember, Tom Steyer prides himself on having a list bigger than the NRA list to impeach the president. Where does he do these town hall meetings? In Congressman Cummings' district, Nadler and others. They want to try to impeach this president, even though there's nothing to impeach him over. I believe they will lose at the ballot box if they try to do that. The Mueller report should put this all to rest. But what the Democrats are doing, they're wasting their majority. What have they done the entire time they've been in the majority? Nothing but try to move towards an impeachment, try to create something not true. Then you have a chairman of the Intel Committee.
Yeah, but can I just stop you there? Because I want to play a soundbite from KELLYANNE Conway. She's, of course, the president's senior advisor. She was talking about said House Intelligence Committee chairman. Listen to this.
Then you have Adam Schiff. Talk about an oxymoron. This man heads the Intelligence Committee in the House. He said, quote, he believed that the scandal was of a size and a scope probably bigger than Watergate and that there's plenty of evidence of collusion. He ought to resign today.
Okay, so obviously the White House feeling, obviously vindicated, but also really frustrated by the rhetoric that's been used while Mueller was working on his report, and now we have the results. Do you think that Adam Schiff, the House Intelligence Chairman, will back off in any way?
I don't know, because this is something that he always wanted to do, but Kellyanne is correct about this. Even before the Mueller report, remember what Adam Schiff said more than 2 years ago, that he had more than circumstantial evidence that the president had done something wrong. He owes an apology to the American public. And there is no place in Adam Schiff's world or in Congress that he should be chair of the Intel Committee. Adam Schiff always holds other members to a high standard. Remember, Adam Schiff was the one who fought so we could not know who paid for the dossier. Why did he fight so hard that we would not know that the Democrats paid for it? Also, he's the individual who met with Glenn Simpson. Remember, Fusion GPS? Yes. When they knew the Intel Committee was looking into Glenn Simpson based upon his own testimony, and he never brought forward that. There are so many questions about Adam Schiff. People have real doubt about him, but now there is no way that he could lead the Intel Committee, and he should step back.
Are you calling on him to resign from the committee?
I'm calling on him to leave the committee as chairman, because Adam Schiff left this standard to so many others in the process. He has so many questions. One, fighting whether who paid for the dossier. We had to go to court. Two, meeting with Glenn Simpson, never telling us that he did when the committee was looking at it. And three, saying 2 years ago that he had more than circumstantial proof and evidence of a problem going forward. And now Mueller report just came through and proved that he lied. He should apologize to the American public, and he should step back from being chair of the Intel Committee.
All right. Thanks for coming on. House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy. Welcome back to Washington.